Oh my god. So literally the other day I was wearing this Cornelia Street hoodie and it says New York and my dad was like, oh my god, have you been to that like street? Like, is that why you got that shirt? And I'm like, no, I got it because of Taylor Swift. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, ask no further questions. Everything I do is because of a book, a TV show, or Taylor Swift. Those are my entire personality traits. That's all I've got to offer. So good. I literally had to put a fan on right next to me so that I could wear this, but I really want to wear this hoodie because I haven't worn it in a long time, like for filming. And I was like, I want to wear this hoodie, but I'm in fucking Florida and it's literally 500 degrees outside and I'm dying with heat, but I put a fan right here. So if you see me sweating, it's probably just because I shouldn't be wearing a hoodie, but yet here we are. Again, Taylor Swift. Hello my shiny baes, hello my besties. We are in a cozy environment today, okay? I'm already mentally in fall, as can be seen. Listen to me, okay? Fall is the best season, argue with a wall. I'm so fucking excited to watch Gilmore Girls. It's Gilmore Girls rewatch time. I'm so excited to drink my coffee and read my spooky and like fall vibe books and my comfort. Ooh! Oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, so that's why I'm prepared. And I want to be cozy today because I'm going to be doing something painful. I am going to be once again reading 1-star reviews of my favorite books. Our favorite series on here. Let's get sad. Yay! If you haven't seen me do this before, I've done it plenty of times. Look over here, go watch it, go watch those videos, okay? I have read 1-star reviews of my favorite books, of my favorite series, and I always just get very, very fucking sad. After I turn the camera off, I quite literally just curl up in a ball and cry. But since I love to curl up in balls and cry, I figured it's time to do it again, okay? And I have a lot of new favorite books, so this is the perfect time, okay? Let me tell you what I chose. So first up, we've got A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm sad about this one already, because if you have something bad about to say, if you have something sad to say, if you have something bad to say about this book, what the fuck? How and why? Anyway, so Court of Mist and Fury. Then I have A Love Letter to Whiskey. This one I low-key understand if you have something bad to say about it, okay? I feel like a lot of people complain about this book, and they're definitely valid. It's one of my favorites, though. I never said I wasn't toxic. Then we've got Funny Story by Emily Henry. This is probably one of my favorite Emily Henry books of all time, so I'm excited to see what people have to say. Like, I feel like not a lot of people are gonna complain about this book. Let's see. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, my favorite Abby Jimenez book of all time. You guys read this book, okay? I know people are gonna say bad things about it, and that's what this video is, but listen to me and read it. And then we've got a recent favorite, Play Along by Liz Tomford. This one almost tops The Right Move for me. In that series, that's how much I loved this book. So I have a feeling that a lot of people loved it too. I feel like it's a very popularly loved book. So I feel like it's not gonna have that many 1-star reviews. We'll see. And lastly, we have a very new favorite, and that is Zodiac Academy. I picked book 4 because I just finished book 4, and I am fucking obsessed with this universe. I'm reading book 5 right now, which, you know, I'm gonna read 1-star reviews of this. But update, okay, update. If you guys watch my first part of my Zodiac Academy vlog, first of all, go watch it. Second of all, I'm working on doing part 2 and part 3. Part 2 is gonna be like 4 other books, and then part 3 is gonna be like the end. And I'm working on it, but I just want you guys to know I didn't expect myself to become this obsessed with this universe, and I didn't expect myself to be like the way that I am and the way that I'm feeling, and I need to slow down. Like, I read book 4 in like 2 days, and then I started reading book 5 and I was almost halfway done, and I was like, I can't. Like, I feel myself physically being unable to do other things because I'm so obsessed with this universe. So I need to take a break. So after book 5, I'm definitely gonna take like a pause and read a couple other books, and then I'll go back. So just wait, the vlog will be coming. I know I said it's gonna be coming back to back to back. I lied. We all know that I'm a liar through and through. If there's one thing about me that's consistent, is that I'm a liar. I'm sorry, okay? I just didn't expect myself to fall this in love with it, okay? But I promise I will finish Zodiac Academy this month. You know, it's like September. Is it September? I'll finish it in September, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna take that long, but I want to prologue it a little bit. Like, I physically can't keep going through these books back to back to back. It makes me sad. Anyway, let's move on. We're gonna read 1-star reviews. I'd never walk Cornelia Street again. I want my Alani, but I put it far from me. I'm gonna go get it. So how are you guys doing? How have you been? I miss you so much. When I get back to Milwaukee, y'all, the first thing I'm gonna do, I started opening packages already. I opened like some packages, and then I opened some other ones like in different days, and those clips are there on my hard drive, but I didn't finish opening them, so that's why I haven't posted that yet. So I'm gonna go back to Milwaukee and open all the packages I have. I have a lot to open because I haven't opened them in months. So I have a lot to open, and then that video will come to you of me opening new packages. So if you're waiting for that, just give me 1 second. I'm working on it, I promise. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to connect with you again. I miss you. What other things are new in my life? Oh, I'm watching The Last Kingdom. Again, beyond obsessed. Can't stop thinking about it. I'm on season 5 already and it makes me want to die because I started last week and now I'm finishing. And I just haven't been this obsessed with the show in so long and I'm upset, okay? So basically all that's been going on in my life lately is Zodiac Academy and The Last Kingdom. Now you're all caught up. Okay, here we go. Let's begin. Okay, so we'll start with a court of Mist and Fury, okay? Let's just go in order of the ones that I told you guys I was gonna do. We'll start with Akamath. We'll start with Akamath. Okay, here we go. I have never read such a bad and overrated book in my life, including the worst character development and cringy relationship. I want to understand what you mean by cringy relationship. Who has a cringy relationship? Because there's no way in hell you're talking about my girl and my guy, my people, my humans, my family, my fae. There's no way. There's no way you're talking about who I think you're talking about. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't read it. But what the fuck? What do you mean cringy? Like, okay, I just want to talk about something really quick. Okay, I love cringe. I love cringe. I'm probably the cringiest person there is. And although sometimes I like read something in a book and I'm like, ooh, that was a little too cringe, I just like move on because I live for the cringe. Okay, if my book doesn't have a little bit of cringe in it, I'm probably not gonna read it. So what do you mean cringy? And what do you mean bad and overrated book? Worst character development? Like how? It had literally the best character. No, like it's fine. No, like we're not gonna get offended. It's fine. We're just gonna move on. We're gonna move on, it's fine. Recent discovers women have a brain. Okay. Recent discovers women have a brain and can think for themselves. Literally invented feminism. Oh my god, woke feminist king. Okay. Okay, no, like that's funny. You're right. Listen, he is a feminist king. What do you mean? He's a that's the High Lord of the Night Court you're talking about, okay? Watch your mouth. Recent, me feminist king. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm not even offended at that one because that was kind of valid and funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna read 626 pages of Faye dick. So DNF for now. What do you mean you're not gonna read 626 pages of Faye dick? That's all there should be in life. If you can't read about Faye dick, what kind of dicks can you read about? I am very proud to announce that my desire to read overhyped YA book talk fantasy romance era is officially over. That is a run-on sentence if I've ever seen one. First of all, what do you mean YA? Is ACOTAR YA? Why did I not know this? Is it? I just thought it was a romantasy. I did not think it was YA. Like, if that's YA, then this channel is YA. Because what? That is not YA. That is not YA. Is it? Is it categorized as YA? No way. Is ACOTAR YA? It was originally published as a young adult book, but now it's classified as new adult. Okay, so originally in 2015, it was published as young adult, and now it's new adult. Okay, but this review was in 2023, so you have no excuse. Moving on. Just what I expected. DNF. Seriously. Anyone who manages to finish this book deserves an award. Where's my award? Where's my award? I want it. Now, please. I can't wait to read the next one because I hate myself and I have no self-control. Okay, you know what? I love that. She gave it 1 star and she literally said, I'm still gonna read the next one because I have no self-respect. And I sort of love that for her, you know? Like, same. Me too, girl queen. Me too. That reminds me of the people that like will hate on somebody's video, but then they keep coming back. Like, I have these people that just do not like me. They do not like my videos. They do not like me. We don't mesh. They don't have the same book taste as me. They don't like my personality. They don't like anything, okay? But they keep coming back. And to that I say, thank you. But why? Like, are you good? Like, why? Why do you torture yourself in this way? But you know what? I guess we all hate ourselves a little bit. We can relate. I want someone to explain to me the popularity of this book like I am 5 because I really, truly do not get it. Okay, like you are 5. Here I go. Teacher Larry in the building. Once upon a time, a girl kills a wolf. The wolf was not a wolf to be killed. She gets punished. Discovers she's Fae, falls in love with other Fae, and meets a new world, and they lived happily ever after at the end. That's it. I explained it like you're 5. So basically, 2 + 2 = 4. Rhysand plus Cassian and Asriel equals a 5-star book. You know what I mean? That's kind of what the hype is all about. This one is a little bit long, y'all. We're gonna make this the last ACOTAR one because I don't think my heart can take that much. So it's been said that this book has loads of sex in it, that it's erotic. Well, I looked high, I looked low, I looked under the couch cushions. I found 23 cents, a matchbook from the long gone Aladdin Casino in Las Vegas, in a mint covered in dog hair. I even found Jesus. But for the life of me, I couldn't find the erotic in this book. Okay, listen, I don't think ACOTAR is like the spiciest book I've ever read. That's 100% accurate because it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy with like romance in it. It's a romantasy. It focuses heavily on the plot and the relationships and stuff like that. But it does definitely have spice. It just doesn't, yeah, it's not like a spicy ass book. Like it's not like a dark romance ass book, but still spice in it from what I remember. I read it recently, but you know what? Everyone's spice scale is different because if my mom read ACOTAR, she also would be like, where's the spice? So that's valid. I'm gonna stop right there because I feel like you guys are giving valid critiques and I don't like that. Moving on to A Love Letter to Whiskey, okay? This is one of my favorite books by Candy Steiner, but I will say I get that people don't like it because it does have the cheating trope, it has right person, wrong time, it has like It's Always Been You, it's like a slow burn, it's really toxic. It's basically like a relationship if you saw like Gossip Girl and you put it into a book, besides Magnolia and BJ, they're worse. But like, just in general, it gives that vibe of like back and forth, you never know if they're gonna be together, it's always a mess. So if you don't like any of that, I understand why you would not like this book, but I personally ate it up. I love the writing, I love the story. It was a 5-star read for me. It's one of my favorite standalones. So let's see what you don't like about it. Sigh. This is just not for me. I tried. I really did. And you know what? I respect that. She tried, and then it wasn't for her. That review, 10 out of 10, because she said, you know what? I tried. It wasn't for me. And that's understandable, girly. It was for me, but it may not be for everyone. If you liked this book, I don't trust you. Or your tastes. Because what the fuck? Right. So me and you could not be friends. I get it. Like I said, I get it. I'm sorry. I'm toxic. It's just who I am. I remember this book existed the other day and got mad all over again. Okay, wait, that's how you know a hatred for a book hits. When like you hate it when you read it and you rated it 1 star or whatever, but it keeps coming up. That's what happens to me with Credence. Like, do I love Credence? Because I stay thinking about it. Like, it lives in my head rent free. Penelope Douglas has carved their way into my brain because for some reason I think about how much I hate that book every day. So I can relate to this feeling, not towards A Love Letter to Whiskey, don't get me wrong, but I can relate to the feeling. This book is the reason why I hate romance novels. Well, if you hate romance novels, why are you reading a romance novel? That's just what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you hate it, why are you reading it? You know you hate it. You know you're gonna hate it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. We can all try new things. It's okay. She was trying it and it didn't work for her, and that's fine. That's fine. The only emotion I experienced was annoyance. Honestly, I did experience a lot of annoyance when I read this book too. Annoyance, anger, sadness, but then also a lot of love and wanting and angst and just everything I wanted to feel. I understand though, the exact thing you're talking about. I don't agree, but I understand. Jen, I am so sorry, but this was worse than getting drawn and quartered. Who's Jen? Oh wait, I'm guessing, get this. This is the story behind this. I understand. I'm guessing Jen being Girl Queen said, I'm gonna recommend you a book. I love this book. Let me just put you on, read A Love Letter to Whiskey. And then girly over here said, okay, I'm gonna read it. I trust Jen with my life. And then she read it and now she's like, what the fuck? And so she writes the review, Jen, sweetie, that was bad. That's my train of thought for how that review came about. I always get so scared of when I recommend people books and like I don't know if they're gonna like it or not because I'm like, well, you're gonna blame me. And here's the thing, I don't blame people when I don't like a book. Like my mom will recommend me a book and if I don't like it, I'm not like, Eureka, your taste, disgusting, I spit on you. Like I'm just like, oh yeah, that didn't vibe with me. And it vibed with her, but it didn't vibe with me and I hated it. You know what I mean? Like she recommended me The Ritual when I hated it, but like I didn't shit on her for it. You know what I mean? I was just kind of like, I didn't like it. It's not your fault that I didn't like it. Reading is subjective. You know what I mean? You can like something and I can read the exact same thing and absolutely hate it. So I understand. I understand you, Jen, honey. Also, speaking of, I'm gonna reread The Ritual and see if I like it because my mom loves it so much. Like I want to give it another chance, you know? But then if I hate it a second time, then I'm sorry, I tried my best. Never walk Cornelia Street again. Okay, let's move on to Funny Story by Emily Henry. Like I said, this is definitely one of my favorite Emily Henry books of all time. This book was fantastic in my opinion. There was nothing you could change about it. It was everything to me and more. Let's see people hate it. I don't want to talk about it, so I won't. Okay, listen, let me tell you why I love this. She literally wasted no time. She even put a little picture of Kris Jenner closing her laptop. Like she's like, I don't want to talk about this, and therefore, I'm not going to. Honestly, that's how I should be when I don't like a book. I don't want to talk about it, so I'm just not gonna. These characters need personality development training in self-help books, not some love story. Did they? Were they bad? Were they annoying? Why do I remember them being so like self-aware and mature? Okay, wait, I think I know where this is coming from. Is it because they were both left by their exes and then they started dating each other for revenge? I get how that sounds. That does sound like they need therapy. But in their defense, the exes deserved it. Yes, that's my line of defense. The exes deserved it. And then they fell in love in the meantime. What a beautiful, funny story. And we all need therapy, you know what I mean? Who cares? Find me someone who doesn't need therapy. That's my question. You know how food tastes bland when you forget to add salt to it? This is the book equivalent of that. What just happened over there? Oh my God, it's a commercial that has taken away my vibes. We're gonna have to wait for the commercial to go away because the vibes have left. The fall vibes have left. I do not feel cozy anymore. We wait. Never walk Cornelia Street again. And we're back. Okay, we're back to the vibes. What was I saying? Oh, you know how food tastes bland when you forget to add salt to it? This is the book equivalent of that. Okay, listen. No, you're right. No, you're not right. Hold on. Rewind. Take a step back. I get what you're saying because when you forget to add salt to the food or you forget to add spice, like when people don't put spices in food, they just cook and then they expect it to taste good. I'm like, hello? Where are all the spices? Where are the onions? Where's the garlic? Where is the spice? So I get what you're saying. However, I feel like this book had so much salt. I feel like this book was the saltiest book I've ever read. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? This was a bad book. You know, I love that. She didn't always any time. She just said this was a bad book. Why? I don't care. I'm not gonna explain it to you. It was just a bad book. I'm gonna counter that with, this was a good book. Moving on. Don't you love it when the only personality trait the MCs have is that they got dumped? I'm rethinking some things because that's true, isn't it? See, I hate it when you make sense. I hate it when you throw straight points because why do you do that? You know what I mean? Like, I ignored that for a reason. I'm gonna ignore this again. Emily Henry definitely has a live, laugh, love sign in her mansion. You know what I love? That she has a mansion. That's my first thing. Like, I love that we're just like agreeing that she has a mansion. And I also love the live, laugh, love sign. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with the live, laugh, love sign. I would have one too, probably, if I lived in a mansion. I have all this space. Why not? A new title, A Kind of Bland Story. Okay, that was good. That was good. I love clever reviews. That was good. The 1 star is only for the title because it's sarcastic and I like sarcasm. Okay, why are the Funny Story 1 star reviews low-key funny? Boring and predictable, not a funny story. Oh my God. Okay, Emily Henry haters are funny. Last one, here we go. Funny story, reading this made me suicidal. That's not funny. Listen, I really did not think there was that much to hate about Funny Story. I didn't even think that many people hated that book. I feel like it's such a popular, loved book. Just for the summer, I thought everybody liked it. I thought wrong. With that being said, go read Funny Story, y'all. It's so fucking good. Moving on with Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. Another one of my favorites. This book is quite literally everything I wanted in a summer romance and more. And it was everything Abby Jimenez had to give. She put her entire heart and soul into that book, okay? So, can't wait to see people destroy it. Everybody needed therapy. Okay, I go back to my previous statement. Who doesn't need therapy? You know what I mean? I like to read about flawed characters. I like to read about people that I relate to because they need therapy. Me too. They're struggling. Me too. They have mental health issues. Samesies. You know what I mean? So, I'll leave you with that. FMC is the smallest girl ever. Is she? I hate that trope. Is she? I hate it when a book constantly talks about how small a female main character is. I really do hate that, unless there's a reason behind it. Like Shannon and Binding Keep Me 13. Keep your mouth shut about my girl. Get behind me, Shannon. Keep your mouth shut, okay? But did they do that in this book? I feel like sometimes when I love a book, I just ignore the red flags in it. Like, I ignored that. I cannot for the life of me remember that happening because I loved it that much. I'm gonna ignore this review too. A lobotomy in book form. Okay, girl, okay, hold on. What do you mean? It is not that bad. There's no way you could sit here and tell me it is that bad. I feel like this is one of the best books ever written. Like, am I okay? Is it me? Am I the problem?
I'm the problem, it's me.
What do you mean? I'm starting to get a little bit mad. It's fine. Go girl, give us nothing. She gave us so much in that book. Like I said, her entire heart and soul. And you're saying it's nothing? You're saying it's nothing. Her entire heart and soul is nothing? Okay, it's fine. I'm angry, but it's fine. 0 stars, if I could. Comedically bad. Yikes. Okay. 0 stars. 0. You're telling me it's the worst book you ever read. You're telling me it's the worst book you ever read. I just simply don't believe you. I don't believe that. Because there's no way you read this book and you thought 0 stars. 0 stars? 0 stars. 0 stars. I'm breaking up with Abby. It's okay, because Abby and I are together now, so she doesn't need you. If you're seeing this, please God, do not read this book. If you're seeing this, please do read this book. Please read it. Ignore this. You see nothing. Might write a review later on if anyone is interested. No one was interested, huh? I'm not gonna lie to you, besties. I just took like a 30-minute break. I think I was getting a little bit too riled up. I just took a 30-minute break to kind of calm myself and remind myself that these are words on paper and I do not need to be this upset about it, you know? So we're back and I'm calm and I'm fine. And now I can do our last 2 books, which is, let's see, Play Along by Liz Tomford. Okay, I feel like I'm not that defensive towards that book. I think we're fine. Here we go. Wellness check on everyone that rates this book above 1 star. Worst book in this series by far. How? Spoiler alert, Kennedy is a bitch. Okay, because Kennedy stands up for herself and because she, you know, grew up in a very bad family environment and she never felt love, she's struggling with that, you know what I mean? Like, she's closed off. So because the character's closed off, she's a bitch. I bet you if it was a man, you wouldn't be saying that. You would be like, oh my God, he's so misunderstood and grumpy. But because it's her, she's a bitch. Siri, play The Man by Taylor Swift. Oh Lord, I don't want to be disrespectful, but this book was full of shit. Honestly, yeah, you disrespect us. That's okay, as you should. You have every right to. However, how dare you? Nar, bruv. LOL. No, I actually hate that review. Because I'm not gonna even talk about that one. We're gonna move on. My grandparents who hate each other have more chemistry than the main characters. Well, at least your grandparents are still alive. Get it? Because mine aren't. Let's move on. Last book, y'all. I don't really know how much more of this I can take, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I left the thing I'm most protective of for last because you'll see in the vlogs coming up. Zodiac Academy has become everything to me. Like, this is my family, these are my people. The 2 books I'm most protective of in this entire list have been ACOTAR and Zodiac Academy. And for some reason I started with ACOTAR, which already put me in a bad mood, and now I'm ending with Zodiac, which is gonna leave me in a bad mood. Why did I decide to do that? I don't know, but here we go. If you guys talk shit about Tori, I'm gonna be so... If you guys dare to come for Darcy in Lance, ooh, I just wanna let you know that any bad words about Darius will be met with aggression. And I also want to let you know that anything you say about the Vega twins will get you blocked. I don't know how to block people on Goodreads, but I'll learn for you. Here we go. What the fuck, Tori? It's like I knew it was coming, but I still somehow wasn't prepared. Not too much on my girl. Tori, and then what you gonna say? You know that sound? Too dragged out and corny. Y'all cannot seriously think this series is good, right? Like, please stop lying, guys. This is hot garbage, and you know it. I would do anything for that series. I'm not even halfway done, and that series has become my entire life, so what do you mean you can't seriously think it's good? Clearly, I fucking think it's good, you fool! 1 star is too generous. Do I even want to finish the series? No. No, because if that's how you react to it, then no, you should not finish the series. You don't deserve it. Sorry, but you've lost me after this. I did not just waste my time reading 4 whole books for Tori to turn this down. Listen, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to go deep into this. Girlie had her reasonings. I'm moving on. God, the Vega twins are insufferable. There it is. There it is. How did I know you guys were going to talk about the Vega twins? Why? Why are they insufferable? They're quite literally the book. They are quite literally the book. Like, everyone is insufferable at first. You know what I mean? Like, you hate the heirs. You don't even really know how to feel about Orion. You don't know how to feel about the friends. You don't really know what the Vega twins are doing there. Like, everything is that way. But then as the series gets flushed out, those things start to, you know, become less, you start to love them because they're flawed, and that's why you love them so much. And then you start to see everyone come together and everyone have amazing traits that you didn't get to see before. Fuck right off. Where'd my phone go? This book gets 1 star for that horrible ending. That was a crime. I hate this author. I don't know how I can continue on to the next one, honestly. Okay. No, like, I get it. I get it. If I had read this, when did you read this? Oh no, you just read it, 2024. I was gonna say, if I had read this and the next book wasn't out, I definitely would have probably rated it like 1 star. I would have been like, fuck you. But because the next book was out, I just started the next one immediately. But so did you, so I don't really know where that came from. Watch yourself. These are the Vega twins you're talking about, okay? These are the heirs you're talking about. Get behind me, everyone. Get behind me. 5 out of 5 stars, honestly. Like, I'm in love with these books, but also fuck this. So 1 out of 5, truly. God, I'm so mad. I could read after right now, or watch after. Holy fuck, I'm fuming. Okay, you know what? I get exactly what you mean. I get exactly what you mean. 5 stars, but also 1 star because I fucking hate them, but I love them so much. I get that feeling. I don't get the after comment because I've never, you guys are gonna hate me for saying this, I've never read after and I've never watched after, so I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it means you hate yourself because everybody hates that book, right? Isn't that what it is? I don't really know. Anyway, I'm not gonna read anymore. I'm done. No, like, I'm done. I'm sure there are more Zodiac Academy 1 stars. I'm not gonna look for them because I feel physically ill and I refuse to continue on. With that being said, Zodiac Academy is my new personality and I don't want to fucking hear it. Thank you guys for joining in. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. I'm gonna go calm myself down because I deserve it, okay? Regardless of all those 1 star reviews, go read those books. They're phenomenal. But I do want to say, I feel like I say this in every video, but I really, really want to reiterate, read whatever you want. I feel like there's been like such an influx of people telling you what you can and can't read. Like, you can only read this type of book, you can't read romance, you can only read this type, like dark romance is bad for you, like all the shenanigans. No, read whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. It is no one's business but yours, and no one should be judging what you read, okay? So this was just all fun and games. If you hate any of these books, that is so valid. Your opinion is valid. I feel like we can all have different opinions on books. That's the whole fucking point. You know what I mean? It's subjective. None of us are gonna have the same opinions, and that's okay. That is okay? Someone can hate your favorite book and that's fine. Someone can love a book you hate and that's fine too. It doesn't mean anything. So just hope you stick with that, okay? In this channel, we do not judge. We do not care. We read whatever the fuck we want. So this was just all fun and games, okay? I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to see any more 1 star reviews and which books I should read it for. Do let me know. Can't wait to get my feeling hurt again. I love you, I love you, I love you. Come here for your forehead kiss.